Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu-alaikum, my all dear students. Hope you will be okay. In previous lesson, I taught you about different part of speech which are 9 in number, and I have given you the short definition of all those parts of speech. And as I told you that in future lessons I will give you the introduction of all the part of speech one by one in detail. So today it is the turn of the first part of speech, that is noun. As you know that noun is a very important part of speech, because as many things we can see around us, all these things have any name, and these names are called noun in grammatical language. So now I will tell you in detail that what are the nouns and how many kinds of nouns are there in English grammar. So let's start our lesson. Okay students, now first of all the brief definition of noun. Nouns are words that name person, animals, places, things, ideas and institutions. All these things which carry their name, they will be called nouns. Now there are different kinds of nouns. Number 1, proper noun. Number 2, common noun. Number 3, abstract noun. Number 4, concrete noun. Number 5, countable noun. Number 6, uncountable noun. Number 7, singular noun. Number 8, plural noun. Number 9, masculine noun. Number 10, feminine noun. Number 11, collective noun. Number 12, compound noun. And number 13, material nouns. Now these are the different kinds of nouns, and we will discuss each kind of noun one by one. First of all, I have made the pairs of these nouns. For example, common and proper noun, they will be discussed collectively. Proper and common noun, they will be discussed at a time. Abstract and concrete, these two nouns will be defined collectively. Countable and uncountable, I have made the pair of these in two kinds of nouns. Singular and plural, these are the two pair of noun. Masculine and feminine, they will be discussed in pair. And then collective, compound and material, these nouns will be discussed separately. So start from the first pair, that is proper and common noun. What is the definition and what are the uses of proper and common noun? Let's start. Okay, the definition of proper and common noun. When a specific name is given to anything, person, idea, animal, place, institution, organization, that name is called proper noun. The first letter of proper noun is always capitalized. What is the definition? When a specific name is given to anything, person, place, idea, animal, institution, organizations, etc., the name is called proper noun. Specific name. And the first letter of the proper noun is always capitalized. What is the definition of common noun? Common nouns shared by all. It means these are those names which can be shared by all. So a general name of anything, person, place, idea, animal, institution, organization is called common noun. Shared by all. General name of anything, person, place, idea, animal, institution, organization, it is called common noun. Specific name of anything, person, place, idea, animal, institution, organization, it will be called proper noun. But the general name of anything, person, place, idea, animal, institution, organization, it will be called common noun. Now I will give you examples, and I will tell you that how we can differentiate between proper and common noun. Now there are few examples of proper and common noun. In the list of proper noun, you will find there are written 6 words: Pakistan, Nobel Prize, Ali, Quaid-e-Azam, Punjab University, and Tommy. These are the proper nouns, and the common nouns of these words are country, prize, boy or man, leader, university, and dog. Pakistan, this is the specific name of a country. Specific name of a country, but the word country, this noun is shared by all. For example, America, it is also a country, India is a country, British is a country, China is a country, but the name which I have which are given to these countries, China, British, America, Nepal, India, these are all proper nouns because these are the specific name of any country. And country, this is the noun which is shared by all. So this is common noun, this is proper noun. And look at the first letter of the proper noun, that is written capital. So first letter of all proper nouns, they will be written capital. They will be start with capital letter, whether they are written in the middle of the sentence. Look at the second word, Nobel Prize. This is the name of a specific name of a prize, and this is the common noun, that is prize. This is the noun of this is a noun which is shared by all. For example, if I say I have given him a prize, this is a common noun. But if I say he is given a Nobel Prize, that it means that it is a specific prize which is given to him. So the name of this the noun, this is called proper noun. The first letter will be written capital. Ali, this is a proper noun, and this is common noun, boy or man. If the name of any boy or the name of any man is Ali, Ali is a specific noun which is given to a boy or a man. And boy and man, because these nouns are shared by all, so they will be called common noun. Similarly, Quaid-e-Azam, this is a proper noun, and leader, it is a common noun. Leader, it is shared by all. For example, if I say he is a great leader, he is a great leader, it means anyone, a person, I am talking about any person and I am telling about him that he is a leader or he is a great leader. But if I say Quaid-e-Azam, it is a specific name of a leader. Quaid-e-Azam, it is a specific noun. Similarly, Punjab University and university. University, this is a common noun, it is shared by all universities. But when any specific name is given to any university, that will be called proper noun. For example, Punjab University or Peshawar University or Kohat University. These are the proper nouns, and the first letter of these nouns will be written capital. Similarly, dog, this is a common noun. We can call any species which belong to this category, we will call it dog. But when we give this animal a specific name, that will be called proper noun. For example, Tommy, this is the name of a dog, so it will be called proper noun, and the first letter of this noun will be written capital. So always remember, this is the difference between proper and common noun. All these nouns, they are the specific name of any person, thing, place, institution or organization or idea, and these are the common nouns which are shared by all. Now the second pair of nouns are abstract and concrete nouns. Abstract and concrete noun, first of all, definition: all those nouns which don't have any physical existence, that is, they cannot be touched, seen, tasted, heard or smelt, are called abstract noun, nouns, such as happiness, courage, truth, etc. What is the definition? All those nouns which don't have any physical existence. We cannot find those nouns which are in a physical form. It means they cannot be touched. We cannot touch them, we cannot see them, we cannot taste them, we cannot hear them, we cannot smell them. So these type of all nouns, they will be called abstract nouns. Like happiness, happiness is a noun, but we cannot see happiness, we cannot touch it, we cannot hear it, we cannot taste it, we cannot smell it. It has no physical existence, but it is a noun. Similarly, courage, truth, these are also abstract nouns, and we cannot see them, we cannot hear them, we cannot smell them, we cannot touch them, we cannot taste them, but because they don't have any physical existence, so they will be called abstract noun. The nouns which cannot be seen, touched, heard, smelt or tasted, they will be called abstract noun. Similarly, the second part of the pair, that is concrete noun. Concrete noun are those which have their physical existence and can be touched, seen, tasted, heard or smelled, such as cat, apple, rose. Concrete nouns which have their physical existence, it means they have their physical existence. It means they can be touched, they can be seen, they can be tasted, they can be heard, they can be smelt. So they will be called concrete noun. For example, cat, cat can be seen. Apple, apple can be seen, it can also be tasted. Rose, it can also be smelt, it can be seen. So these are called concrete nouns. So this is the difference between abstract and concrete nouns, that all those nouns which you can see, which can be smelt, which can be tasted, which can be touched, which can be heard, they will be called abstract nouns. Sorry, all those nouns which which don't have their physical existence, which cannot be touched, which cannot be seen, which cannot be heard, which cannot be smelt, which cannot be tasted, they will be called abstract noun. But all those nouns which have their physical existence, which can be touched, which can be seen, which can be tasted, which can be heard, which can be smelled, they will be called concrete noun. This is the difference between concrete and abstract noun. Now I will give you some examples of abstract and concrete nouns. Okay students, always remember one thing, that sometime in a question paper you are given a paragraph and you are asked to separate all the nouns from these paragraphs, and commonly all the students separate all those nouns which are related to some person, some place, some animal or any something, but they don't know that so many other words which they are also belong to nouns. For example, if you are given a line, Ali is a good boy, he belongs to education department and he is a Pakistani. He is a Pakistani boy. Now if you are asked to separate all the nouns from this sentence, you will obviously separate Ali and boy, these are nouns, but you don't know that Ali is a good boy, he belongs to education department. Now education, that is also a noun which is called abstract noun, and department, that is also a noun which is called abstract noun. So now I will tell you that so many look at written in front of you, so many abstract noun can be made by adding following suffixes at the end of verb and noun. So many abstract nouns can be made by adding suffixes at the end of verbs and noun, and we can create different type of abstract nouns. For example, look at the first list. This is written govern, educate, general, journal, child and king, and there is written government, education, journalism, childhood and kingdom, and these are suffixes. These suffixes can be put at the end of the nouns and verbs, and we can create different type of abstract nouns. For example, govern, that is a verb, and we put meant after it and it is converted into government. Similarly, different type of words which end with meant, they will be called abstract noun. For example, management, engagement, these are all and all other words which end with meant, they will be called abstract noun. Similarly, the word is educate, this is a verb and we put chan after it, that is become education. Now education, this is a abstract noun. Similarly, all those words which end with shan, they will be called abstract noun. For example, education, promotion and different other words. Look at the third one, journal, this is a noun. Now we have put ism with it and it has become journalism, and now journalism, this is a abstract noun. Similarly, all the other words which ends with ism, they will be called abstract noun. For example, Islamism, socialism, etc. Now look at the another word, that is child, that this is a noun and we have put hood after it and it has become childhood. Similarly, all other words which end with hood, they will be called abstract noun. For example, brotherhood, sisterhood, parenthood, motherhood, etc. They all will be called abstract noun. And look at the last one word, that is king, and there is written dumb, suffix dumb, and it has become kingdom. Now king is a noun and we have put suffix dumb after it and it has become kingdom, that is a abstract noun. So all those words which end with dumb, they will be called abstract noun. For example, boredom, etc. Now, so remember always these things, that meant, shun, ism, hood and dumb. These are the 5 suffixes. If they have, if any word ends with these suffixes, you should know that these are all abstract nouns. These are considered nouns. And which category of noun? Abstract noun. Now we will proceed towards some other concrete noun, that how different type of concrete noun can be created by putting suffixes at the end of any noun or verb. Always remember, all those words which end with these suffixes, they will be called abstract noun. And one thing more, remember always, as I taught you, that abstract nouns are all those nouns which cannot be seen, touched, tasted, smelt or heard. So look at these all abstract nouns. These nouns can never be touched, tasted, smelt, heard or seen. They are all abstract nouns. They don't have their physical existence, so they will be called abstract noun. Now there is a list of concrete noun. By adding following suffixes at the end of the different nouns and verbs, concrete nouns can be made. For example, these are suffixes: ist, or and er, or and ist. These are the 3 suffixes which, if we put these suffixes at the end of any different noun and verbs, we can create concrete nouns. For example, this is written art. We put ist after it, it has become artist. Act, or, actor. Teach, teacher. So by putting these suffixes at the end of these kind of verbs or nouns, we can create different type of nouns and they will be called concrete noun, because they have their physical existence. That's why they will be called concrete noun. So always remember that the difference between concrete and abstract noun is that concrete noun, they have their physical existence, while the abstract noun, they don't have their physical existence. And if, for example, in any type of paper you are given some verbs and nouns and you are asked to convert these verbs and nouns into other nouns or abstract nouns, you can convert them by putting suffixes at the end, as I have taught you a bit later, that by putting meant, you can convert different type of verbs into abstract noun. Similarly, shun, ism, hood and dumb. And these three suffixes can be added after noun and verbs, and you can create concrete noun. Now another pair, that is countable and uncountable nouns. What is the definition of countable nouns? Countable nouns are those which can be counted. Before countable noun, a, an or numeral can be written. Countable nouns have their singular and plural forms. This is the definition of countable noun. Countable nouns are those which can be counted. Simple definition, which can be counted. Before countable noun, a, an or numeral can be written. Countable nouns have their singular and plural forms. How? They will be explained in example. I will give you example and I will explain each and everything. Look at the uncountable noun. What is the definition of uncountable noun? Uncountable nouns are those which cannot be counted. They cannot be counted, and uncountable nouns are also called mass nouns. They can also be called mass nouns because they refer to individual whole. That's why they will be called mass noun. And some or any can be used before them. Some and any. In countable noun, you can use a, an or numeral before the nouns, but in uncountable noun, no a, an or numeral will be used, but some or any can be used before them. This is the definition of countable and uncountable noun, and this is the difference between these two types of nouns. Now I will give you example and everything will be clear to you. Now these are examples of countable and uncountable noun. The first list it is countable nouns, and the second list there will be you will find uncountable nouns. Now look at the first list: glass, packet, tin, purse and jug. These are all countable nouns. For example, if there is one glass, you can count it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If there will be 200 glasses, you can count them. So it is countable noun. Packets, if there are one packet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 800 or 900 packets, you can count them. Tin, if there is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, you can count them. Similarly, the purse, it can be counted. Jug, it can be counted. But if I say milk can never be counted. It is a mass communication. It is a mass noun. Similarly, butter, it cannot be counted. Oil, it cannot be counted. Money, it cannot be counted. Rupees, you can count the rupees, but the word money, it cannot be counted. Water, it cannot be counted. So they will be called uncountable nouns. And in definition, as I taught you, that with countable nouns you can use a, an and numeral. They can be used with them. How? For example, a glass, 2 glasses, a packet, 3 packets, a tin, 4 tins, a purse, 6 purses, a jug or 10 jugs. Now you have put a before a or numeral. Numeral mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The number you can use before these nouns. Similarly, an, for example, if there would written orange, apple, you can write an with them. An apple or an orange if it is a singular. If they are more than one, then you can use numeral. For example, a glass or 2 glasses, a packet or 2 packets, etc. But with these all uncountable noun, you can never use a or an. You can use some or any. For example, is there any milk in the glass? There is some milk in the glass. Is there any butter in the packet? There is some butter. There is some butter in the packet. Is there any oil in the tin? There is some oil in the tin. Is there any money in the purse? Yes, there is some money in the purse. Similarly, some and any can be used with these uncountable nouns. You cannot use a, an or numeral. For example, a milk or an oil or 2 milk, 3 milk or 4 butter. It is wrong. You can use some and any with these uncountable nouns, and with these countable nouns you can use a, an and numeral. This is the difference between countable and uncountable nouns. Now the next pair, that is singular and plural nouns. All countable nouns have their singular and plural. All those nouns which can be counted, they will have their singular and plural forms. Those nouns which are ending in ss, ch, sh, o and x, es is added after them for making plural. So all those nouns which end with ss, ch, sh, o or x, you will put es after them for converting them into plural or making their plural forms. For example, glass ends with ss, watch ends with ch, dish ends with sh, mango ends with o, box ends with x. So when you will find these type of nouns which ends with these letters, you will put es after them. You will put es after them for converting them into plural. Es as a suffix will be add after these singular nouns, and they will be converted into plural. Glasses, watches, dishes, mangoes and boxes. And remember, these two words, potato and ox, they are accepted. Now, for example, if you want to convert potatoes into plural, you will just put s after them. And if ox, it ends with x, but no, this rule will never be used with this word, this noun. You will put en after it, and it will be converted into oxen. This is the plural of potato, this is the plural of ox. So this is the rule, always remember. Now all those nouns which end in y, instead of y, ies is written for making them plural. All those nouns which ends in y, instead of y, ies is written for making them plural. If there is vowel before y, if you find any type of vowel written before y, then only s is added in its plural form. How? Look at the examples. The first one is baby. Now y is converted into ies. This is singular, this is plural. Daddy. Now y is converted into ies and it is converted into plural. Now look at this one, boy. Now there is written vowel before y, so you will put just s after it for converting it into plural. Boy and boys. Y will never be converted into ies because before y there is written vowel. Similarly, look at this one, monkey. E is written before y, that is vowel, that's why you will just put s after it for converting them into plural. Similarly, if the word is written key, you will just put s after it, keys, because there is vowel is written before y. So this is the rule of converting singular into plural form. Now one syllable nouns ending in a sound of f is changed into ves, single or one syllable noun which ends with the sound of f, it will be changed in the sound of v or ves. How? Example, singular, leaf, thief, knife and wife. Leaf ends with the sound of f, thief ends with the sound of f, knife ends with the sound of f, wife ends with the sound of f. So if any noun ends with the sound of single syllable word, if it ends with the noun sound of f, you will put VES after it for converting them into plural. For example, leaf, leaves, thief, thieves, knife, knives, wife, wives. But these are some exceptional cases. For example, chief, it will be, F will never be converted into VES, but chiefs you will put S after it for converting them into plural, converting it into plural. Handkerchief, handkerchiefs, roof, roofs, safe, safes, safes, belief and beliefs. Okay, some singulars are converted into plural by adding en at the end and by internal vowel change. En at the end or by internal vowel change. How? Look at the example: child, singular, children; ox, oxen. We have put en after it for converting them into plural. Internal vowel change mean tooth, teeth; man, men; goose, geese. We have made changes in internal vowels. In this way, singular can be converted into plural. Now, some foreign words have unusual singular plural. They don't carry the rules which I have told you earlier. For example, curriculum, this is a singular, and the plural of curriculum, that is curricula. Medium, media; stimulus, stimuli; basis, bases; hypothesis, hypotheses; datum, data; crisis, crises; criterion, criteria; analysis, analyses; thesis, theses. These are the singular and these are the plural. You will find different changes in the singular and plural forms. Now, masculine and feminine nouns. Masculine gender refers to male and female, male gender, and feminine gender refers to female persons and animals. For example, king, it is a masculine; queen is a feminine; duke, masculine; duchess, feminine; gentleman, masculine; lady, feminine; lord, gentleman, lord, masculine; lady, feminine; monk, masculine; nun, feminine; bull, masculine; cow, feminine. Now, common gender. These are those nouns which have common gender. It means there is no separate name of male and female. Bear, deer, butterfly, sheep, owl, pig, eagle, horse, goat and snake. For example, if you want to clarify whether it is a male or female, you can use she with them. She, bear, she, deer, etc.